Welcome to the world of festivals. Every year, millions of people gather around the world to experience music, food, and culture. But have you ever heard of a festival that promised to be the ultimate luxury experience, but ended up being a complete disaster? This is the story of the Fyre Festival, the biggest festival scam in the world that resulted in the loss of $26 million. In 2017, the Fyre Festival was promoted as a luxurious music festival located on the Bahamian island of Great Exuma. It was meant to be the ultimate VIP experience with high-end accommodations, gourmet food, and A-list performances. Famous celebrities and social media influencers promoted it as the most exclusive event of the year, with tickets priced from $1,000 to $12,000. But things didn't go as planned. When attendees arrived at the festival site, they were met with a scene of chaos. The luxurious accommodations they were promised turned out to be disaster relief tents, and the gourmet food was replaced with cheese sandwiches. There were no A-list performances, and the infrastructure was inadequate. Attendees found themselves stranded on the island with no way to leave. The Fyre Festival quickly gained notoriety as the biggest festival scam in history, and its organizer, Billy McFarland, was sentenced to 6 years in prison for fraud. But how did this happen? Who was responsible for the disaster? And how did so many people get caught up in this scam? Let's find out in this video. The Fyre Festival was a highly publicized music festival that was marketed as a luxury experience on a private island in the Bahamas. It was promoted as a high-end event with high-priced tickets and extravagant amenities, such as private villas, yachts, gourmet cuisine, and A-list music acts. The festival was supposed to take place over 2 weekends in April and May 2017. The idea for the Fyre Festival came from Billy McFarland, a young entrepreneur who had previously founded a credit card company called Magnuses. McFarland envisioned the Fyre Festival as a way to promote his new app, Fyre, which he claimed would allow users to book celebrity-endorsed experiences at exclusive events. To promote the festival, McFarland enlisted the help of rapper Ja Rule, who had previously worked with him on other ventures. Together, they began to recruit influential social media influencers, including models and musicians, to endorse the event and generate buzz on social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter. The marketing campaign for the festival was incredibly successful, attracting a significant amount of attention and hype from potential attendees. The organizers promised attendees a once-in-a-lifetime experience with luxurious accommodations, gourmet cuisine, and exclusive music performances from some of the biggest names in the industry. The festival's organizers even hired a team of top event planners, designers, and marketers to make sure that everything was perfect. They scouted locations, arranged transportation, and coordinated with local vendors to make sure that attendees would have everything they needed to enjoy their stay on the island. However, as the festival date approached, it became clear that the organizers had bitten off more than they could chew. They had oversold tickets, and the infrastructure on the island was not capable of handling the number of attendees that had been promised. The luxurious accommodations and gourmet cuisine that had been promised turned out to be disaster relief tents and cheese sandwiches respectively. As a result, the Fyre Festival quickly descended into chaos, and attendees were left stranded on the island with little food, water, or shelter. Many took to social media to document their experience, resulting in widespread negative publicity for the festival and its organizers. In the end, the Fyre Festival turned out to be a disaster of epic proportions, with organizers and investors losing millions of dollars. The fallout from the festival was captured in 2 documentaries released by Netflix and Hulu, and it serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of event planning and influencer marketing. The Fyre Festival was the brainchild of Billy McFarland, a young entrepreneur with a history of questionable business practices. McFarland was born in New York City in 1991 and grew up in an affluent family. He attended Bucknell University but dropped out to pursue his entrepreneurial ambitions. Before the Fyre Festival, McFarland had founded a company called Magnuses, which offered a membership program that provided access to exclusive events and perks. However, the company faced legal troubles, and McFarland was accused of falsely advertising the benefits of the membership program. Undeterred, McFarland moved on to his next venture, which was the Fyre Festival. The festival was meant to be a way to promote his new app, Fyre, which he claimed would allow users to book celebrity-endorsed experiences at exclusive events. McFarland recruited famous rapper Ja Rule to help promote the festival and attract investors. Together, they created a marketing campaign that targeted affluent millennials with promises of a luxurious and exclusive experience. They also enlisted the help of social media influencers and celebrities to promote the festival on their accounts. McFarland's plan was to create an extravagant event that would generate buzz and attract investors. He promised attendees the best of everything, from high-end accommodations to gourmet cuisine to exclusive performances by A-list musicians. However, as the festival date approached, it became clear that McFarland had oversold the tickets, and the infrastructure on the island was not capable of handling the number of attendees that had been promised. The luxurious accommodations and gourmet cuisine that had been promised turned out to be disaster relief tents and cheese sandwiches, respectively. Despite the disaster, McFarland continued to deny any wrongdoing and insisted that the festival was just a disappointment and not a fraud. However, the evidence against him was overwhelming, and he eventually pleaded guilty to multiple charges of wire fraud and securities fraud. In October 2018, McFarland was sentenced to 6 years in prison for his role in the Fyre Festival scam. The judge who sentenced him called the festival a remarkably brazen fraud and criticized McFarland for using guile and trickery to defraud investors and attendees. The Fyre Festival was a cautionary tale of the perils of overpromising and under-delivering. McFarland's greed and ambition led him to make promises that he couldn't keep, resulting in a disaster that cost investors and attendees millions of dollars. His downfall serves as a reminder that dishonesty and deception have no place in the world of business and events. The Fyre Festival was marketed as a luxury music festival, but what was the purpose of the event? According to Billy McFarland, the festival was supposed to be a way to promote his new app, Fyre. The app was meant to be a platform for booking celebrity-endorsed experiences at exclusive events. The Fyre Festival was supposed to be the ultimate showcase for the app, offering attendees a chance to book exclusive experiences with A-list celebrities and influencers. McFarland hoped that the festival would generate buzz and attract investors, leading to the eventual success of his app. However, the festival turned out to be a complete disaster, and the app was never launched. McFarland's ambitions for the app were overshadowed by his greed and dishonesty, leading to the downfall of both the festival and the app. In addition to promoting the app, the Fyre Festival was also meant to be a way to showcase the luxurious lifestyle that McFarland and his associates aspired to. The festival was marketed as a way to live like a celebrity, with high-end accommodations, gourmet cuisine, and exclusive performances by top musicians. The Fyre Festival was also intended to be a way to attract attention and generate buzz on social media. McFarland and his team enlisted the help of famous celebrities and influencers to promote the festival on their accounts, creating a viral marketing campaign that reached millions of people. However, the disaster that ensued at the festival undermined all of these purposes. Instead of promoting the app, the festival became a cautionary tale of the perils of influencer marketing and overpromising. Instead of showcasing the luxurious lifestyle, the festival exposed the greed and dishonesty of its organizers. And instead of generating buzz, the festival became a global embarrassment. The Fyre Festival serves as a reminder that events must have a clear purpose and a realistic plan for achieving that purpose. Promises must be kept, and honesty must be paramount. The failure of the Fyre Festival demonstrates the consequences of dishonesty and greed in the world of events and business. One of the factors that contributed to the success of the Fyre Festival's marketing campaign was the involvement of celebrities and influencers. Billy McFarland and his team recruited famous celebrities, models, and social media influencers to promote the festival on their accounts, generating buzz and excitement for the event. Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid, and Emily Ratajkowski were among the celebrities who were paid to promote the festival on their social media accounts. They posted photos and videos of themselves on a private island, promoting the luxurious accommodations and exclusive experiences that attendees could expect. However, once the disaster at the festival became apparent, many of these celebrities and influencers deleted their promotional posts and distanced themselves from the event. Some even issued apologies for their involvement, acknowledging that they had been misled by the festival's organizers. The involvement of celebrities and influencers in the Fyre Festival marketing campaign underscores the power of influencer marketing in the age of social media. Social media influencers have enormous followings and can reach millions of people with a single post. Their endorsements can create a buzz around an event or product that can be difficult to replicate through other forms of marketing. However, the Fyre Festival also demonstrates the dangers of relying too heavily on influencer marketing. The influencers who promoted the festival may not have fully understood what they were endorsing, and their posts may have contributed to the hype around the event, leading to the overselling of tickets and the under-delivery of promised amenities. The involvement of celebrities and influencers in the Fyre Festival also raises ethical questions about the responsibility of influencers to their followers. When influencers promote products or events, they have a duty to be transparent and honest about their involvement and the potential benefits and drawbacks of the product or event. The Fyre Festival shows what can happen when influencers prioritize their own financial gain over the trust of their followers. In the end, the involvement of celebrities and influencers in the Fyre Festival's marketing campaign contributed to the event's success, but also its downfall. The power of influencer marketing is undeniable, but it must be used responsibly and ethically to avoid the pitfalls that led to the disaster at the Fyre Festival. Despite the disaster that ensued at the Fyre Festival, its organizers and investors still managed to make a significant amount of money from the event. According to court documents, Billy McFarland and his associates made approximately $26 million from the festival. Much of this money came from ticket sales, which ranged from $1,000 to $12,000 per ticket, with some packages reaching up to $250,000. The festival also attracted significant investment from wealthy individuals who were promised high returns on their investment. However, once the disaster at the festival became apparent, many of these investors and ticket holders demanded refunds, resulting in a loss of millions of dollars for the organizers and investors. The profits from the Fyre Festival underscore the potential rewards of event planning and marketing, but also the risks involved. The festival's organizers and investors may have prioritized their financial gain over the safety and satisfaction of their attendees, leading to a catastrophic event that tarnished their reputations and cost them millions of dollars. The fallout from the Fyre Festival was swift and severe. Attendees who had paid thousands of dollars for tickets and accommodations found themselves stranded on a remote island with no way to leave. Many of them took to social media to document their experiences, resulting in widespread negative publicity for the festival and its organizers. The organizers of the festival were hit with numerous lawsuits and legal charges, with Billy McFarland eventually pleading guilty to multiple charges of wire fraud and securities fraud. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison and ordered to pay restitution to his victims. The Fyre Festival also had broader implications for the festival industry and the world of influencer marketing. It raised questions about the ethics of influencer marketing and the responsibilities of influencers to their followers. It also highlighted the risks of overpromising and under-delivering in the world of events and business. The Fyre Festival serves as a cautionary tale of the perils of greed, dishonesty, and overambition in the world of events and business. It shows that promises must be kept, honesty must be paramount, and attendees and investors must be treated with respect and integrity. The Fyre Festival was a disaster of epic proportions that resulted in the loss of $26 million and tarnished the reputations of its organizers and investors. However, the fallout from the festival also provides valuable lessons for anyone involved in event planning, marketing, or influencer marketing. The Fyre Festival demonstrates the importance of honesty, transparency, and responsible marketing. Promises must be kept, and exaggerations or overpromising can lead to disastrous consequences. The festival also shows the potential dangers of relying too heavily on influencer marketing and the importance of responsible event planning and execution. The Fyre Festival also raises ethical questions about the responsibilities of influencers and celebrities to their followers. The fallout from the festival demonstrates the potential consequences of prioritizing financial gain over the trust and loyalty of followers. In the end, the Fyre Festival serves as a cautionary tale of the perils of greed, dishonesty, and overambition in the world of events and business. The fallout from the festival underscores the importance of honesty, transparency, and responsible marketing, as well as the risks of relying too heavily on influencer marketing. The lessons learned from the Fyre Festival can be applied to any industry or field, reminding us that honesty, integrity, and responsible planning and execution are essential for success.